Aloha, this is Christy and
I'm Amy.
we're from Hawaii Property Advisors, and today we are going to talk about the 5 must-know tips for successfully negotiating your Hawaii property purchase. All right, how's it going today, Amy?
It's going really good, Christy. How are you?
I'm good. Have you had a good start for your week?
I have. It's almost over. I can't believe it. It's just flown by.
I know it's, going into April already. I'm just like, where has 2023 gone?
Where's the last 3 years gone, really? Ever since, the pandemic happened, I just feel like time is just moving too quickly.
It is. Oh my gosh, it is. It is. Well, I'm excited for us to chat today about the 5 must-know tips for navigating a Hawaiian purchase for a home today. I think this is a great topic.
Yeah, I think it's a great topic for people, especially with how the market's going right now. Everyone has a lot of questions, so hopefully we can answer some of those today.
Yep, drop some little nugget knowledge bombs for
sure.
them.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Well, go ahead.
I was just going to ask you, when we're getting ready to start on negotiating a purchase here, what do we need to know?
So the first point is looking at the comps in the area. So we want to make sure that we're looking at least 6 months back of what is sold in the area that you're targeting or where your home is being sold, and look at what sat on the market too long. Because typically when we see things sit on the market too long, it was priced probably not correctly and needed some adjustments, or if it was priced correctly, it moved really quickly. So looking at those comps, looking at what had been done to the home in comparison to the property you're looking at or the property you're selling is really important.
And for somebody that's just getting into home buying, so say it's a first-time home buyer, how do they get these comps?
So typically you would want to go and reach out to a real estate agent and have them pull comps for you. They can do that relatively easy and give you the guidance that you need, especially as a first-time home buyer. You want to have someone kind of holding your hand through that process because it can be overwhelming if it's your first home.
Perfect. And does it cost to get comps pulled for them?
It does not.
Okay, so that's just a free service that that realtors typically provide to help the.
Typically realtors will provide that service for free, just to help the process get started.
Perfect. That sounds easy enough. What's next?
So next is market conditions. So can you tell us a little bit about how to look at market conditions and how you should be looking, or who should be reaching out to for that?
Okay, so for market conditions, very similar to the first, you want to reach out to an expert, which is going to be typically a local realtor. They should be looking at like hot sheets and how long homes are sitting on the market, what's your average days on the MLS. And one thing to know about the market conditions, especially on our island, is that sometimes even if our market has slowed down significantly and we are completely into a buyer's market, the location of a home can completely change everything that's going on with the market. That's just good to know in the back of your noggin that, if you're looking in something for like Manoa area, right? It doesn't matter that our average days on market is now 30 days or whatever over there. It's just going to get snapped up more than likely.
Exactly.
It's Oahu specific little tip.
It is.
Absolutely. All right. And then what do you think is the next thing that people need to know about?
So to your point, the length of time on the market is really important. And it's, if, like I said earlier, if it's sitting too long, it's typically either something's wrong with the home or it's not priced correctly. So you just got to consult with your real estate agent and see what is going on with that particular home and where you should be putting your offer in at.
Perfect. That's good to know. And sometimes in this market right now, with watching them, if somebody was following the market 6 months ago, 1 year ago, and the norm was 7 to 11 days, right now it's more of that price and where people are at with the interest rates and all of that. So not always necessarily something's wrong with the home, but that's a normal red flag. And the buyers, when we were in such a seller's market, right, that would have been a huge red flag if the home's on for 30 days. So that's to reaching out to people like yourself or me and asking those experts, why is the home on the market for 30 days, 45 days? What's going on? What's wrong with it?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, and it could even be, that a house went under contract and something happened with the last buyer and they went back on the market. So it could be a very specific situation too. So
that's a good point.
It's all dependent, on what's going on with that particular home.
It is. That's perfect. Yeah. All right. And then something else for everybody to think about when you go and you're like, oh my gosh, I found, this home that I really like. It fits my needs. One question for negotiating is to know what is going on in that home. So if it is one of the more cookie cutter style houses, like in Eva Beach, or your area in Koalina,
Right.
do we just need a regular home inspection, find out if it needs repairs, or is it an older style home in Wahiwa or downtown, and does it have the original pipes that may need to be scoped out to make sure they don't need to be completely redone? When's the last time the electricity has been updated, if it's an older home? And what are your rights to negotiate repairs and that kind of thing? So that's a good it's good information to have, so you kind of know what you're getting into, what the expectations are, and where your budget needs to be for a particular home.
Right. No, that's a really good point.
Mm-hmm. And then one of our last tips we have for your negotiating is understanding what power you have for concessions or negotiating the purchase price of the home. Right now, if you're not paying cash, asking for seller concessions is a great way to save you a lot of money over long term. So in the past, when interest rates were lower, if you had a less desirable home that you're like, I want to, put in a lower offer and see if I can get it, then absolutely go with purchase price. You're only paying 2% interest or 2.5% where we were at. Great. Now that we're in this different market with interest rates, asking for seller concessions can take you a lot further if you do like a 2-1 buy down of your interest rate where you get 2% off the first year, 1% off the next year, and then hopefully you can refinance. But that can save you way more money than just your standard purchase price reduction. So that's something that our viewers really need to have the information so that they're making the best offer possible on a house.
Yeah, and not losing out on money on the table, right? That
yes.
It just not being educated on like a 2-1 buy down is a huge thing in this market, and so we really need to start getting creative, and we have been getting creative since it's been shifting, and it's just important for our viewers to know that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, that is our 5 must-know tips for negotiating for your Hawaii purchase for a home here. And now we are going to go into our typical Hawaii real estate roundup. So we have picked 3 houses from the stack for today that are fresh to market, and we're going to dive into those.
Awesome.
All right. Let's see what we have on the first one. All right, so we have 1288 Kapiolani Boulevard, I-601. What do you think about this building, Amy?
I like this building a lot. It's right down in Kaka'ako area, and it's a really thriving area. In the last 6 years or so, it's really grown. And it's right close to Whole Foods and other area, very walkable, close to dog parks, close to the beach. It's a really cool area.
And for 630, it seems like, this unit is pretty updated. It's very clean. It's got some nice views.
I like that flooring too.
It's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It has a cozy feel to it, like for being a condo.
It does. Yeah, homey for sure.
You got your parking stall. Look at that. And you mentioned being near Kaka'ako. That's such a great place if you want to walk down and get a bite to eat. So location is...
I love Salt. I don't know about you, but I love Salt. That area is just so cool with all those restaurants.
It is. It's a neat place and all the murals around it.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
All right. So this one's coming in at $630,000, 701 square feet, one bed, one bath, built in 2007. HOA fee is $770 monthly. So,
Central air. It's good.
and one parking stall. Yeah, that one's
That's pretty typical though for that size unit for one parking down in town, I would say.
absolutely, absolutely. And then if you don't drive, you can always rent it out and that kind of thing. So that's the
Yeah.
cool thing
Yeah.
about being downtown. And the 770s covering cable, HVAC, sewer, and water. Very cool. That's a cute one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
All right. So now we are at 1517A Spreckle Street. I don't think I've had the pleasure of being on that street.
I don't think so either. I like the name though.
I do too. Oh, look at that. Okay.
I like that open concept. That's nice.
I do too. I do too. I really like the stove in the kitchen.
Yeah, with that hood is nice.
Looks like a big space.
It even looks like they have room for a kitchen island if someone wanted to put in a kitchen island there.
Pop it in right there.
Yeah.
They chose very bold color choices.
They did.
I like this one.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay.
That one's it's like almost like themes for the room. Yeah, I like those lampshades. Those are pretty cool.
You got the vacation vibes going.
For sure.
You got the barn door for the bathroom.
Nice. You almost wonder, like, as the short-term rental laws have changed here, you almost wonder, like, you look at a property like this, if it was used as a short-term rental before it changed and they were out of the zone, you wonder.
Because it definitely has the touristy vibe.
Yeah, and different themed rooms.
Yeah. It does look well kept, updated. It's coming in at 1.15. So you've got the egress to go back to your house, kind of hidden behind another house here.
Got it. It doesn't look like much of a yard.
No. Punahou though, so that area.
Yeah.
Gonna drive that cost.
Yes.
All right. So 892 square feet. Oh, look at all the updates they've done on this one. So it's next to Punahou, and then all new roof, electrical, plumbing, windows, bathroom fixtures, stainless steel appliances, split ACs in every room.
Wow. And it was built in 1965. It doesn't look like that on the inside for sure.
No, absolutely. And then no association fees. So that's super exciting.
Yeah, that's huge here.
So we have the 3-2 total is only 1,200 square feet. So it is right on that lot.
Yeah.
That's a super cute listing. I like that one though.
I like that patio space too. It's nice.
Now we're going to go over to the other side of the island.
Eva.
Not right now. Thank you. All right. So this one is in Eva Beach, listed at $1,125,000. This is super attractive to the eye. Yeah.
That curb appeal is.
Yeah, they have got it going on with the royal palms, the landscaping, super green grass.
Ooh, look at those high ceilings.
That's nice.
I love a high ceiling.
The color palette in this one too is super.
Yeah, it's beautiful. They did a nice job. I think actually that's the color of my walls.
Style, Amy. I love it. That's a good floor plan too. It just feels so open. You've got choices for your seating. If you want to go to island, you want to go over here. Looks like they have an area for your homework or home office right there.
Oh, yeah. I really like the stonework they did on that island too. It's pretty.
Just makes it a little bit classier, yeah.
Yeah, dresses it up. It makes it less, because a lot of the homes in Eva are, all very standard, and so anything you can do to dress it up a bit is awesome.
Definitely.
Ooh, wine rack.
This one's super cute.
It is.
Now we went into sandy colors, but the beautiful flooring remains.
Ooh,
It's nice.
it's really pretty.
They definitely did a couple things to give it that, like we were talking about, the character. The arch doorway is nice.
Mhm.
Looks like they've redone the shower too.
I love those cutouts in the shower too for all your soaps
Yes.
and everything. It's
When I
perfect.
when I see the new ones and they don't
Yeah,
have the cutouts, I'm like,
I
where
know
are you putting your shampoo?
exactly on the floor.
Where does it go? You gotta
Exactly.
take a caddy to the bathroom like college?
Exactly. Your college caddy. That's so funny. So true.
We got the kids' room.
Nice. They're all really good sized rooms, actually.
They are. Oh, this one's 1739, so a little bit bigger
Okay.
than our average square footage for a home here.
Right.
Now you've got the soaker tub again. Hey, cutouts for the shampoo. They're on it.
They are.
I like the color palette throughout the house too, where all the rooms are not the same color, but none of them are just like, what are we doing? We need to.
Well, and I think sometimes with, kid rooms in particular, you can get like really crazy with
Right?
colors. And then if someone that's buying the home doesn't have a child, they have to paint it anyway. So it's good to keep it neutral.
Exactly. Sorry about that. And then you've got a little backyard oasis. I
Oh,
kind of
that's
like the
nice.
detached garages in this neighborhood. What do you think?
No, I like them too. I think because you can use it for different functions, right? Like you can and have it separated. I've seen people that have built like offices in there, or they like do half the garage a gym. So it's it makes it nice that it's separate.
It does. And then just having the separation and then knowing that you're all enclosed, you don't have to worry about your little dog getting out or whatever. I just like
Right.
this
It almost
style.
adds more privacy too, right? With being in
Yes.
between. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it does for sure. And you've got some yard, so kids, dogs, you got some room to play back
Good.
there.
It's actually bigger than some we see in Eva.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That
it's a
would be
good
me.
size.
A bunch of paddle boards leaning against a wall. Make sure you got
Yeah.
space for your outdoor
It's a necessity
activities.
here.
It is. It is. Love the landscaping and the color palette on this one. I feel like they
Yeah,
brought in some of the old school Hawaii plants and
it's
they just
really
really dressed
pretty.
it up. So I feel like one of the advantages like that when you have a neighborhood that all the houses are, kind of same, whenever you can put your own personalized spin on it. When you go to sell it, if it's something that translates to other people, then you're already ahead of the game to sell your house.
It's so true. Yeah.
And you're just a hop, skip, and a jump from the beach.
Nice. Is this one in Halapale?
Let's see. I feel like it should be. It's either
It
Ocean View,
is.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 bedroom, 3 bath, ready to make it your own. High ceilings and bright colors for sure. The first floor bedroom and bath. Oh my gosh, I get so many questions about those first floor bedrooms. So I feel like whenever you buy a house here, just because, as either you get older or you have the multi-generational living because of the cost of living, having that option for either for yourself or for future sales value is a huge
Yeah,
bonus here.
it is. And even if you don't need it right now, you can use it for an office space or just, like a rec room for other activities. Like it can be used like multifunctional. So it doesn't need to be a right now necessity, but it's a good thing to keep in the back of your
It's
mind.
absolutely, whether it's for you later or resale or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Or a
If you
guest
have the
room, right? Like when guests come over, right? And they have like their own space downstairs and
yes,
you're separated. Yeah, there's lots of
yeah, and
options.
that's also super nice. This one also has 23 owned PV panels, which is huge. Um,
Awesome.
and then a 5,000 square foot fenced lot.
Nice. Perfect.
That's really nice. The HOA fee for this one is 118 for Ocean Point. Um, love that area. 2-car garage and then parking on street. Very, very charming house. Um, Good.
Yeah.
Good one to end on. So that was our 3 for our Hawaii real estate roundup for today's newest listings. And then if you are watching this, if you would not mind just liking or subscribing to help us keep growing our channel so we can help educate other future home buyers on our Hawaii market.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody. Hope you have a great day.
Thank you for joining us, Amy, and thank you everybody for watching. Have a great day.
Thanks, Christy. Bye.
Bye.